Hello, good to see you. I'm Doug Garrison. Thanks for joining me here at the Landmark Inn, and welcome to the Doug Garrison Show. Welcome to our viewers at home on Charter Channel 12 and Fox UP. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. If you recall, on New Year's Eve, we came down here to the Landmark Inn. It looked a lot different that night. It was much busier, and we celebrated the evening with a 90-minute live special, New Year's Eve from downtown Marquette. Well, we're coming back tonight in this week's episode to kind of do a highlight show of that evening. You know, many of you, if you were out enjoying the evening that night, didn't get to see the show. And some of you who are regular viewers of our show didn't get to see it because it ran at a different time. So we're going to show you some of the highlights from that evening. It was a lot of fun. We think you're going to enjoy it. So stick around. The Doug Garrison Show starts now.
Telehouse 2 minutes live. Stand by in the truck. Light the show level. Confirm by PFL sound. Stand by master control, take the places. Stand by VT4, band, ready positions please. Open stage mics, stand by fixed, stand by CG, stand by open on 3. Alright folks, let's have a good show. Fox UP master control, we're ready to go live. Take us.
All right. Okay, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us, everyone, here at the Landmark Inn and at home on Fox UP. It's a great New Year's night. We're going to have a night to remember here, or maybe a night to forget. I'm not sure how your night's going to go. But we're live for the next 90 minutes. We're going to be here at the Landmark Inn covering all the festivities. And we're at 12 o'clock, we're going to go downtown Marquette and cover the ball drop live as well. You know, a lot of happy people here tonight, and I think that's great. We're glad to see them. My name is Doug Garrison. I don't know if you know me or not, but I'm the host of the Doug Garrison Show. You might know me from that. You might know me from a show I did some time ago. It was called America's Least Wanted. It didn't last real long. It wasn't much of a success. Was that okay? Good job. And if I don't know you, then maybe by the end of this evening, we'll be friends. So I'll look forward to that. You know, there's a lot of reasons to be happy. Some of you might be happy because you had a great 2011. Maybe some neat things happened to you. Maybe you had some great successes in your life. Maybe you went to some nice places. Maybe you fell in love. Some of you might be happy because 2011 is in our rearview mirror. Maybe it wasn't as great for everybody. And but then I think all of us need to join in and be happy for the fact that we've got 2012 to look forward to. You know, one of the things that I look back on at 2011 is that our troops came home from Iraq. And I think that's one of the best things that happened. Hopefully in 2012, yeah, our troops are home. Hopefully in 2012, we can have more troops come home from Afghanistan. You know, looking back is fine. It's instructive. You know, the lists are fun. Awards can be affirming. And there's a certain amount of assurance in just in the fact that we're still here after another year. But it's more important to look forward. You know, we always want to keep our eye looking into the future. We make plans, we have goals, we have aspirations, but we hope to be in a better place next year. Not a better place than the Landmark, because there is no better place. But in our lives, we hope to be in a better place. But how does that happen? Well, in the next 90 minutes, we're going to meet some people that help make that happen and make our communities here in Marquette County and the central and western UP a better place to live. We're going to feature activities and people from the United Way of Marquette County and the Marquette County Community Foundation and talk to some of the people that benefit from those agencies and who contribute to their success. So hopefully you're around to join us for that. But all that's kind of serious for a New Year's Eve party. You know, I'm not a real serious guy. I'm here to have fun, and hopefully we have some fun tonight. You know, there's a time and a place for everything, right? And I would suggest that the time is now. Well, the time is now. The place is here, and the thing is a New Year's Eve party, and we're all here to enjoy it together. Me, you, the folks at home watching on Fox UP, and a great band called Superior String. So, let's get this party started. Hit it! The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Bell Hospital and Bell Rehab Services. Safely take the road to physical recovery with Bell Rehab Services. And by Iron Bay Computer and Design. Iron Bay gives you the quality and service you demand. Well, here we are in the harbor room of the Landmark Inn. Downstairs, a beautiful area, great for receptions and gatherings of all kind. Well, we found a quiet corner down here to talk to Mark Canale. Mark Canale, if you don't know, is very involved in this community. He's currently co-chair of the United Way of Marquette County Fund Drive, and he's president of the Marquette County Community Foundation. And that's just a couple things he does. As you'll see, he's a guy that can't say no, but a very important person and someone who I think exemplifies the type of person that is a leader in this area. We had a nice conversation with him, and hopefully you take this and maybe use it as something that motivates you to get more involved in our community. Enjoy it. We're right over there. We're here with Mark Canale. Mark, thanks for joining us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Doug.
Yeah,
great to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You are the president of the Marquette County Community Foundation Board.
Correct.
And you're also the co-chair of this year's United Way Fund Drive with Tom Blake.
That's right.
I have a word that I'm going to teach. I'm going to help you with it. It starts with an N, ends with an O. It's got two letters. No, you can't say no to anything.
It's not in my vocabulary.
It's not.
No.
Well, that's great. We need people like you, and I certainly appreciate all the work you do for this community. What motivates you to do all this?
What motivates me is because I love Marquette County, and I've been blessed quite a bit, and I think it's that you have to give back. Anyone who has received something from this area should feel compelled to give back. And to make people's lives a little bit easier for them.
Yeah. You know, I think that people don't, it's hard to quantify. It's hard for them to say, gee, things are going so well because of this foundation or this agency. And it's hard for them to realize all the work that goes into these things that really make the quality of life here so special. But people like you are responsible for that.
Well, there's a lot of, it's not just me and not just Tom Blake. There's a lot of people in Marquette County who have put relentless energy into making lives better for people here.
Yeah.
And
you know, we're not going to name everybody's name here, but I encourage viewers to go to the websites, the website for United Way and the foundation, and click on that part that says board members and see who's giving their time and talents to these agencies, and they'll know the types of people that are behind these organizations.
They're all great people.
They are.
Many of them, they're not looking for credit for what they do. They're just working behind the scenes, and they're wonderful people to work with. I've enjoyed my affiliation with every last one of them.
Sure.
And I know Tom Blake has too. I'm speaking on his behalf as well.
What are you most proud of, the work of these agencies?
But it's hard to put your finger on that.
Just the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. It's seeing the outcome. I mean, as far as United Way is concerned, Tom and I are meeting people we never would have ever had the chance to meet in our daily, our day-to-day business.
Yep.
And we're seeing with United Way what it does, how it touches people's lives. I mean, last year we touched 9,100 people's lives in Marquette County through our 31 member agencies. Yeah. And we get to visit a lot of these workplace campaigns. We've done over 30, close to 40 of them since the 1st of September.
And that takes some time.
And we've talked to retired steel workers, and we've been at Pioneer Surgical, and we were invited to brunch. We had lunch with 30 women who work for Child and Family Services. We've been to Lowe's and Best Buy. We've been everywhere. Yeah. And it's been great.
You make new friends as a result. What kind of challenges are these agencies going to face in 2012?
Huge. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to say that here tonight. We all know what the economy does. Yeah. We all know that there's more and more people in need, and there's less money to go around. So we all have to feel a need, an urge to dig deep into our pockets and try to reach out and help others.
Yeah. Is there something going on now with the tax laws that's going to possibly change that thing about charitable giving?
Actually, yes. Well, it actually this is the last year that those if you as a single person you give $200 to the community foundation, you get a $100 tax break. If you're a married couple, it's $400. You get a $200 tax break. But that all unfortunately ends tonight at midnight.
Yeah. Now, that doesn't seem to make sense to me. People who advocate smaller government, you'd think that they'd want to encourage more private giving, and that's the way to get smaller government. And I don't understand that. We need to call our congressman, or what do we do there?
Well, it's the state of affairs for Michigan, and I understand part of that, but I'm hoping that people won't look at that part of it, but will will inside feel that they have to give something back to help others, and they won't look at the tax situation side of it.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that people like yourself who are involved in these don't do it for personal gain or glory, but I have to feel that when you go home and you've participated in one of these things, that you must feel some great satisfaction in not just working with great people, but also go home and say, gee, we did some good stuff there.
I feel as though I've given back, and I have to tell you, I've been serving on boards and you know, working with organizations throughout Market County for the last 26 years. Yeah. And being co-chair of the United Way has been one of the finest things I've ever done. Mm-hmm. I truly mean that. Yeah. It's been great. You know, in fact, I'm trying to convince Tom Blake, my co-chair, to take on a second year of it. I'm having that much fun with it.
Well, that'd be great. I'll vote for you.
All right.
You know, we're talking about financial giving. Many people aren't in any position to really give a lot of financial, you know, funds to these things, but they can contribute in other ways.
Oh, sure. Well, they can give, you know, their time.
Volunteerism?
Their talent. Volunteerism is great. There's a lot of options, an opportunity for them through the United Way to even serve on the committees that give out the money at the end of the year.
I want people to know that just because times are tight and they might not have a lot of extra income, there's ways to contribute and give back.
Exactly. And if they don't have the money right now, they can, like through the community foundation, they can leave the foundation in their will. Mm-hmm. They can set up a legacy, a lasting legacy for their family, so that after we're all gone, we're long gone from Market County, our name and our family name and what we stood for here will still live on and influence the lives of others 100 years from now.
Yeah, great. You know, I kind of use some symbolism. I talk about what you do and the others as dancing, being a part of the activity, being involved, not sitting on the sidelines, not waiting and watching for somebody else to do things, but you're in the game, you're involved, you're in the dance, and I appreciate that so much. And I think that people need to learn from your experiences. Get involved. You know, you're going to get back tenfold what you give, whether it's time or money. So
there's people, I'm sure, that are apprehensive and they wonder, you know, how much can I do? What can I give? I say just go for it. Just jump in and try it, because the rewards are going to be far greater than what you give. Yeah. Truly.
All right. One of the things we're doing tonight is shout-outs. I'm going to do a shout-out to you and Tom Blake and everybody else that contributes to the United Way and the Marquette County Community Foundation. Mark, thank you so much for being with us. Have a happy New Year.
Good to be here. Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.
Guess what? You can get any new or used car financed in the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union for 3.9% APR, new or used. Got your eye on this new Escalade? 3.9%. How about this 75 Gremlin? 3.9%. Looking at this stylish Dodge Dart? 3.9%. How about a new Chevy Cruze? 3.9%. RV, boat, tractor? 3.9%. What about this DeLorean time machine? 3.9%. 3.9% auto loans, new and used at the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union. Stop in and apply today.
Restaurants. The trendier they are, the more they charge. At Big Boy, we don't chase the latest trend because we believe value never goes out of style. Whether you order from our menu or enjoy one of our hearty buffets, you'll discover that good food doesn't have to be overpriced. Imagine being able to afford to take your whole family out to dinner. It's not a trend, it's what we do at Big Boy.
All right, that's Superior Swing. Hope you enjoyed that one. I want to introduce someone to you folks here. This young lady to my right is Gabrielle DeLuca. Welcome her, please.
Hi.
You may not know her. All right. Gabriella is new to the area. She is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's been working at Fox UP since November, so you haven't been here very long.
Not very long, about 2 months, but I love it so far.
I bet people told you the winters are tough here, but this winter isn't tough at all, is it? It's pretty nice.
No, although I'm dreading, like the 3-4 feet.
No, this is as bad as it gets. This is all we're going to get. I want to tell you folks something. Gabriella's parents and friends and family are home in Pittsburgh watching her tonight. And I want to let them know that we're going to take care of Gabriella for them. She's going to do a great job. Now, the reason Gabriella's here is she's going to be outside at midnight to cover that ball drop. So when we leave the stage right now, Gabriella's going to head outside. She's going to put her coat on, go down the street, and she's going to be our woman on the street for the ball drop. You looking forward to that, Gabriella?
looking very forward. Make sure you find me. I'd love to talk to any of you about what you're doing tonight, what your plans are for the new year. So come on and find me.
Have you ever been to a ball drop before?
Never. I never have. I'm really excited for it. So.
Are you surprised to know that Marquette has a ball drop?
Completely surprised. I never would have guessed that I'd be going to a ball drop on New Year's Eve.
Well, we have more than one ball drop, as we'll find out as we go through this show. There's a couple ball drops in this town. So, before we send you out there, would you like to do a shout out to anybody?
You kind of mentioned it, but
Yeah.
I'd love to say hi to my family and friends back home in Pittsburgh. I know they're all watching me. So, hi guys, I miss you. I wish you all were here.
You should be very proud of Gabrielle. We like her very much. She's going to do a great job. Okay, Gabrielle, we're going to send you out there. Put your coat on. Good luck.
All ready.
All right,
Okay,
wish her
thanks.
luck, everybody. All right, let's get something else from Superior Swing. Ready? Hit it. That the ball drop downtown isn't the only ball drop in Marquette. There's a couple other ones. And you know, one thing we always hear about the New Year starting earlier, like over somewhere in the Far East, it's already 2012. Well, it started earlier, this evening, in fact, just down the street at the UP Children's Museum. So let's take a look at what happened down there. Take a look.
When I think of banking in my life, I think of the Peninsula Bank. It's been something that's solid, it's something that you can count on. Some of my first memories are going to the bank with my mother or father. Later on in life, I did the different things that people do. Got my first car and got a loan here, got a mortgage. It was just something that was assumed that you could rely on the Peninsula Bank for those life-changing, important events throughout a person's life.
Well, you met Gabriella DeLuca, our reporter from Fox UP, who was assigned to cover the ball drop for us on that evening. We had sent her downtown to mingle with the folks and check the activities. We told her to dress warm. If she's out there for a few minutes, she might get a little cold. It's her first ball drop. She did a good job. It's a tradition in downtown Marquette. We enjoyed it. The people downtown enjoyed it, and I hope you do too. Here it is.
Hey Hey guys, it's Gabriella. I'm here on Front Street. There are tons of people out here. I'd say thousands. The cold isn't keeping anyone inside tonight. So I'm here with Kayla and Steve right now, and they're going to tell me what their New Year's resolution is.
When I get my ears pierced on January 26th, I'm going to make sure that I clean them a lot.
That is very important because I didn't do that when I got my ears pierced. Wasn't a pretty sight. What about you?
I didn't do that either when I got my ears pierced. I think I'm going to have to keep working on the weight, keep working on the diet, see if I can get a little thinner in 2012.
You don't need to do that, but that's one of the most popular things, you know. Everyone wants to diet, everyone wants to look better. And I think that's one of mine too, just really stay healthier. And one of my biggest New Year's resolutions is, though, to call my family every single day and just tell them how much I miss them and, you know, how much I really appreciate them, because that's the people who are really, you know, the most important in life. So that's mine. But as you can see, there's tons of people out here right now. People are getting rowdy, you know, look, there's the ball. Tons of people out here. It's really cold, so you can hear the noise. Everyone's cheering right now.
I think it started.
Looks like it's about to drop pretty soon. Probably 30 seconds away. Here it goes, here it goes. A couple more minutes till 2012. Gonna be a great year. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Woohoo!
Happy New Year!
All right. There it is,
That's
folks.
right, everyone. It's 2012.
Oh, boy.
It's back to
yeah.
Doug.
Grab the one you love, folks. Happy New Year. Happy 2012.
Winter's finally here, but it's not too late to take advantage of our $5 off all Tune and Clean special through the month of February.
Really? Again? Anyway, we still have a great lineup of Lennox furnaces. Rubber soup.
That's right. Lennox. Innovative, quiet, and up to 98% efficient. Truce.
Truce.
At least until postseason.
Okay, we've got a great band, Superior Swing, and they've been doing this for many years, and they're very experienced at it, very good. I didn't dance. Did you dance, Gabriella?
I didn't dance. I wish someone would have asked me to
Well,
dance.
the night is still young. I think we'll put an appeal out there for somebody to ask you to dance.
Crossing my fingers.
Yeah. Have you warmed up now? Did you get cold out there? It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all, actually. I really, you know, people say that, you know, from what I heard anyway, that the New Year's is pretty cold, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You met some nice people out there?
Yeah, I did. You know, a lot of people were coming up behind me and stuff. They all wanted to be on camera, but...
You know, we only have so much time, and everybody wants to be a star these days, but you did pretty good out there. Maybe you made some friends for life. We don't know. It was kind of cool when the ball drop came down. I know you've never been to New York City, to Times Square for that.
No, I really thought in my whole life I'd never see a ball drop, and who would have thought in Marquette?
Yeah.
Would have been my first ball drop. So.
That and once again we ran that tape from the UP Children's Museum. That was a great ball drop. Those kids were really excited down there. Hopefully, maybe we'll do this again next year.
Yeah, I'm totally down if you want me here.
Maybe you'll still be with us, and we'll do another ball drop, and you'll be experienced and be able to cover that just like you did this year with your professional and aplomb. So we did. I said there are more than one ball drop in this town. And we sent our cameraman, intrepid cameraman, up to the Wooden Nickel, one of our fine neighborhood bars in town, and they have a ball drop. So let's see how that one went. This is from the Wooden Nickel. Cameraman's doing a walkthrough. There's the ball drop. There it comes. The Wooden Nickel up on Presque Isle. There it goes. And there's the crowd. You know, the cameraman is young Matt Garrison, doing quite a job there. And he's using a camera provided by VIO. They are the professionals in head-worn cameras. There it is. There it goes. They're having fun up at the Wooden Nickel. And they're bringing it up again. It looks, I think that's the second time I've seen it drop. There it goes again. There it goes again. Well, I'll tell you, how many towns have 3 ball drops? That's the one downtown at the UP Children's Museum and up at the Wooden Nickel. So, hey, I'll put that up against anybody.
Well, I've met someone in the elevator today, and they said they have a pasty drop. So they actually have a pasty, and they have that drop instead of a ball.
Okay, well, I'm going to help you out here. It's called a pasty.
Or a pasty, you're right.
No, you're new to the area. And the pasty is one of our traditional foods. That's okay. Everybody makes that mistake. I had a friend who came up here one time, in fact, and he saw signs that said pasties, and he thought it was like a donut. And he went in and ordered, well, I'll have a dozen pasties, and he comes out with about 12 pounds of meat and potatoes, and he didn't quite know what to do with that. But you'll learn.
Right before I said I thought it's pasty or pasty, and I said the wrong one.
That's okay. Well. It's live television, and that's what's good about it.
When you buy a used car, it should come with a good dose of peace of mind.
That's why at Riverside, our used car and trucks come with a 2-year up to 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's why we super inspect every vehicle.
If you're tired of not finding what you want, try over 100 to choose from and another 600 a day away.
And if you're worried about price, Riverside has some of the lowest prices in the state. And our low prices come with lots of extras.
Selection, price, and warranty. Get it all at the new Riverside Marquette.
The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Checker Transport, now booking weddings and special events for 2012. Visit checkertransport.com. And by VIO, the leader in wearable video technology. Well, we had a really good time that night, and I think it probably shows in the presentation here this evening. I want to thank the folks at the Landmark Inn. They were very accommodating. We had a great group. We had Superior Swing, a lot of good people here enjoying the evening, dancing. People downtown, everybody just out and about enjoying New Year's Eve in Marquette. The ball drops were great. Gabriella was an excellent co-host, and we want to thank her as well. Of course, hopefully we are back again to do it again. I guess we will be back again next year. We're already getting ready for the festivities. And it wouldn't be New Year's Eve without Old Lang Syne. Enjoy.